evening, gentlemen. Our today's lecture topic is Right to Information Act and its fallout. Right to Information Act in 2005 has been passed by the Government of India, replacing Freedom of Information Act 2002. As Right to Information Act is very essential for the fluence or efficiency of a democratic nation, as it counts on and increase the accountability and transparency of the public body or the government which is serving the public or the nation. It also justifies the nature of our election, because ultimately the government is in the mandate of the democracy or the majority, so it is accountable and transparent to the people, should be accountable. So Right to Information Act has been passed in 2005 June, and it has been on the implementation from since the October 2005. Right to Information Act has various features, like the first of all, the procedure of Right to Information Act is that a person who wants to know anything about the public institution or authority, she should be go to the website of mygovernment.in and download the form. He or she is required to do give a fee of 10 rupees and know its query and question to the site. A Right to Information Act 2005 have the provision that within the 30 days it is required by the public information officer or the assistant public information officer to review and give back the answer from the side of the public institution or government. Right to Information Act is also have a feature that if the essentiality of the condition or question is such on the life or the liberty of a person, then the written review or the answer should be within the 48 hours. So it is also a good feature. Right to Information Act whole procedure is such like that first of all, a person is required to do its request or the question to the public information officer. Then if there have been she should not be satisfied, then she should go to the appellate court or the first appellate body. If in the within the 90 days no response is from there, then they should be moved to the Central Information Commission, who has various officers, like 10 officers of Chief Information Commissioner, who has the statue or the feature of equality of around a Supreme Court judge or the Election Commissioner judge. Recently, now if there have been no response, then this issue could be ultimately moved to the Supreme Court. Recently, government has amended the Right to Information Act in 2019, where the section 13 has been amended, and the RTI Act, in which Chief Election Commission now having a 5 or 65-year term. It is also a matter of controversy, because central government had made it in such a manner that the government dominance and the influence of government in the CIC is now become more. So that's why opposition keep controversing in this bill. Right to Information Act 2005 has also various features, and it has also various exemption as well. Exemption in the means that section 23 of the Official Secret Act 1923, which has the provision that military information should not be given in RTI, because they are related to the sovereignty, security, unity and integrity of the India. So they are government body, but they are exempted from the Right to Information Act, and private institutions are also exempted from it. So the fallout of the Right to Information Act is only that it is quite influential through the side of government, and it is required that the government influence should get less over it, because it is now a constitutional right of information. A judgment by Supreme Court in 2020 has also stated that it should be made a fundamental right about right to information. And we have various productive decision from the Right to Information Act, like Aditya Chattopadhyay versus Union CBSE and Union Government of India, it which Supreme Court has mentioned that RTI is quite legit, and the paper of the CBSE are the public paper, and the answer sheet should be provided to the student who want to watch it. And the Right to Information Act against the Justice Department of the India, in which it is shown that the proceeding of the cabinet ministry of the union government should be going through the people, should be shown to people in certain matters, and it is only meant for the people. So these kind of decisions are landmarking decision, and Right to Information fallout should be required to immediately avoided and fallout and remove from it. Thank you so much.
Good evening, dear friends. The lecture topic for today is Right to Information Act and its fallout. Right to Information Act is a fundamental right which is given in Article 19, Part 1, and it has been enacted in 2005. This act is very important for the citizens of India. The citizens has been empowered to ask questions from the government and its functioning. The main objectives of this act was to reduce the corruption, to bring transparency in the government functioning, and also to the public should visit the government systems, and that how many time it is taking to for a work. Apart from that, there are many things which are has been out from RTI, like the internal security matters, the defense deals, and the relation with foreign countries. These are the things which has been accepted from the RTI. But gentlemen, nowadays we have clearly seen in the recent few years, uh, although there has been 6 million, approximately 6 million people's file RTI to the government, but many few of them are getting answers right from the government, and this act has been falling out. So the government the need to focus on this act, like they because this act was made for the proper functioning of the citizens and the transparency in the system, and somehow this act has not been able to bring that much of transparency in the system of government. So the government should definitely enhances more sectors to give answers to the citizens. Apart from that, the functioning of the government should be cleared on the websites, so that people can easily understand all those things. Apart from that, the government officials, between the government officials and the people of India, the government can put a question answer session, so that there should be more clarity about the things that is going to happen or that is happening in the country. And the government schemes should be more clarified right now, because we have seen in the recent cases there has been lots of misunderstanding between citizens and the government. So, in the conclusion, I would like to say that this act was made to bring transparency in the government functioning, but somehow it could not be that much. So, the government should definitely focus on it. Thank you, gentlemen.